right, the last call here came from your town there, Wackley.
Oh, really?
Sick and wrong, Dean Lance. How's it going, guys? This is Rob from South Bend, but I now live in the East Bay, so I'm close to you guys. Check it out. I got fired the day after Valentine's Day at the bar I worked at, and I'm going to tell you why. And I guess this is kind of a my 2 cents question.
Oh, no. I don't have the theme music queued up. I didn't realize
Let's just go on without it.
And not play the theme music?
Are you going to play the theme music or not?
Fuck it. I'm going to play the theme music.
Yeah, you might as well. My 2 cents with Dean Lance.
If you think I deserve to get fired, so check it out. This retarded girl came into the bar I worked at with her retarded boyfriend. Both clearly had a touch of the downs, if you know what I mean.
That's kind of funny.
Do you mean they had a touch of the downs? It's not very subtle how you put it.
I find it kind of funny that two people with Down syndrome would just go to a bar. First of all, I find it funny that Down syndrome people end up... I mean, it makes sense that you would date... If you had Down syndrome, you'd date another person that also has Down syndrome. Because you probably couldn't get it normal.
Probably not.
I mean, would you date a girl at this point? Let's say, okay, you hadn't been laid in about a year. You meet a girl that has Down syndrome. Just a touch of the Downs. Not full-on Down syndrome. Just a touch of the Downs. Would you date her, being a normal and all?
Remember in Arrested Development...
Refresh my memory.
What's the blonde actress's name who played Eileen Wuornos?
Will Arnett. No, that's Charlize Theron.
If the Down syndrome woman looked like Charlize Theron, I would have no problem dating her.
All right, but I'm just saying, obviously she wouldn't because she wouldn't have Down features. She's only got a little bit of Down features, like the eyes are Down eyes, like downy eyes. So she looks more like Katy Perry, you're saying? Just kind of Mongol. Yeah, it's like Katy Perry. She looks just like Katy Perry. She's got
like Katy Perry. I probably would date her.
She's got a mongoloid face, but she's got
like
Katy Perry's tits.
But she has Katy Perry's mongoloid face. Is that what you're saying?
As David Tell would say, those tits ain't retarded.
Does she look like more like Zooey Deschanel, you're saying?
Zooey Deschanel. That woman looks retarded. She's got a touch of the Downs.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, she'd be easy to keep entertained. You wouldn't hear a lot of like, I'm bored, man. We never do anything. Because you would just be like, here, there's a ball.
Yeah. Here's some felt squares and triangles.
Yeah,
you could they're cut out felt pieces. You can go play
I'm
with
going to be
them.
over here playing video games and drinking. Play with the felt squares and the color forms.
You know, I do love how this whole setting here.
We will make the sex.
The setting of this story, though, sounds like the setting of a great joke. Like two retards walk into a bar. What happens? Let's see.
Of the Downs, if you know what I mean. And they had a couple drinks, and then I decided, like, hey, how often do retards get awesome service at the bar and get to do free shots to the bartender? Like, I was going to make their Valentine's Day very special.
Oh, it was Valentine's Day? I failed to mention it. This story sounds like bullshit. I mean, I'm willing to listen to it, but...
Well, he said he got fired the day after Valentine's Day. So this is why he was fired, and he wants us to know whether or not he should have been fired. It sounds like he was about to feed some tequila to some retarded people, so let's see what happens.
With them. Like, multiple shots, a couple Irish car bombs, some vodka shots, some whiskey shots. And eventually, this retarded girl got so drunk that she fell out of her bar stool. So then I went and grabbed a chair, and me and her retarded boyfriend sat the retarded girl in the chair, and I gave her a glass of water.
What a gentleman.
And about 20 seconds later, she started to violently throw up all over herself and the carpet in the bar. And it doesn't end there, because then her retarded boyfriend took his retarded girlfriend back to the bathroom to help her throw up. About a half hour later, it's about 10 minutes
No,
so close.
this retarded boyfriend is a much better boyfriend than many non-retarded boyfriends that I know, of girls that I know.
Yeah, but if your girlfriend's puking all over herself in a bar, you're gonna do whatever it is that you need to do to like help her out.
I know a lot of guys who wouldn't. Trust
So
me.
what would they do? Just like turn their
Just
back
be like,
to
oh,
them?
she's puking. What am I supposed to do? I'm gonna have another beer.
Cheers.
Game is on.
Cheers.
This is a big play. I don't miss it.
You got to be a fucking dick to be able to do that. But I don't know. I do love the fact that he doesn't say, and so the guy took the girl to the bathroom. He's like, the retarded boyfriend took the retarded girlfriend. You got to
Right.
do that because you got to be specific. Because I want to know who's retarded in this story and who's not retarded.
Well, this is why it sounds a little bullshitty to me, though.
What,
You
that
know, these
retarded
have-
people drink alcohol?
If you're a bartender and you decide, hey, I'm gonna do a bunch of shots with these two retarded people that came into the bar, you would get their names. You'd be like Sally and Billy or Bob, Zane, whatever his fucking name is. I would.
I guess. I don't know. I mean, I'd prefer, actually, wackily, if we just stopped saying retard and just said trainable.
Whatever
I like the
you
term
want.
trainable.
Okay.
All right, so maybe this trainable boyfriend took the trainable girlfriend to the bathroom.
See, but now you're making this whole story just be about the fact that they are retarded, which really isn't that funny.
I guess the fact of the matter is, this guy's feeding a retarded couple shots
On Valentine's Day.
Yeah,
It's ridiculous.
and
I mean, it's great. I love the story, but
well,
it doesn't really. It's not just funny, but that they're retarded.
I always wonder with retarded people in general, and this is probably just kind of some D. Simon retarded fucking, mindset here. But when you're retarded, I always wondered if you did a shitload of acid, if it just make you normal for 6 hours. It's just like you take a bunch of acid, and all of a sudden you're just like, yeah. So I was discussing Sartre the other day, and it's like all of a sudden you're just like a very intelligent, rational being, and then as soon as the acid wears off, retarded again. Like, I wonder if it works the same with alcohol.
You'd be like, oh fuck, a multiplication. That does make sense. Why didn't I see it before? Must be this LSD.
You don't understand the research of Aristotle. Let me describe what Plato taught us. I just wonder if they would do that for a few hours.
Why are all my clothes so fucking dumb looking? Give me some normal clothes. God.
But yeah, I don't know if the same works for alcohol. Apparently, alcohol makes a retarded person even more retarded.
I'm out, and I go back there, and there's vomit all over the bathroom, and also shit. And I look in, and she is, her pants are across the room on the floor, and there's a retarded girl passed out, taking a shit, and throwing up on herself. And then I just had to close the door and say, hey, dude, you got to get her out of here. Have a good night. And the fuck up thing is, I didn't tip. But I didn't clean up the mess.
You were expecting a tip? Who's retarded in this story?
From retards.
Do you think the retarded people can calculate 20% of something? I mean, come on.
Well, if they were on acid, maybe.
Right.
But, yeah.
I thought they were on LSD. That's the reason I served them all this alcohol.
I love how
They
it's
had
like,
heightened capabilities through hallucinogenic drugs.
I love how this guy's all pissed off now. Like, he's like, dude, you're fucking coming to my bar. You puke all over here. You shit. Your girlfriend's got her pants off. There's shit all over the bathroom. You guys got to go. Both, you're out of here. Yet it's his
After
fault.
giving them like 20 shots.
Irish, dude, you give Irish car bombs to a retarded person. What do you think's going to happen?
You give Irish car bombs to me, and I'll be retarded in about a half hour.
And I got fired for it. So, I don't know, guys. Your 2 cents. Did I deserve it? Thanks.
All right, Wackerly, I guess my 2 cents here. What do you think? If you were this man's manager and this whole incident took place, would you fire him?
Whew. Probably not. I'd give him a stern warning that was all a bad idea, though.
Yeah, but he didn't even clean up his mess. Like the bathroom is full of shit and retard vomit.
I don't know if the bartender normally cleans up the bathroom, though. Usually they have like a night porter who does that.
Yeah, but, remember Joe that's been on the podcast a few times? Joe used to work at House of Shields, and there were several times when people came in and puked all over the bathroom. He had to clean it up himself.
So who's serving drinks while he's doing that?
No, after hours. Like after the bar's closed, he had to go through and take a
clean
mop.
it up?
He had to take a mop and mop it up.
Wow.
Because they didn't have they only had a maid come in or a cleaning service come in every a couple times a week.
Oh, that sounds like not a good situation.
I think what I would have done if I was this guy, and this is why I think he deserved to get fired. Not for serving shots to retarded people.
Right.
I think that's kind of funny, and I bet you it would have been amusing, and it probably made the night for everybody else at the bar. It's hilarious. But I think he should have got fired for not covering up his tracks. Like that's what happened, dude.
Being an idiot.
You gave these retarded people multiple shots. The girl got sick. There's puke all over your bar, and you leave the mess there, you get caught.
Yeah.
If you would have just went in there, taken a mopped up some of the stuff, not even cleaned it up all that much, just mopped it up, your tracks would have been covered. Now you got your boss coming in there in the morning and being like, "What the fuck happened in this bathroom? This is disgusting." And then it's your fault.
What about just rubbing his face in the poo?
He could have done that. But
I want to know what bar it was.
Yeah, I'm wondering about this.
Isn't hard to narrow down because at one point he mentioned that there was carpet in the bar, which I only know of one place, and it's actually down the street from me that has carpet in the bar.
Oh, so you're saying this is an Alameda bar?
Well, the only bar that I can think of with carpeting is down the street.
I'm sure there's another bar in Oakland that has carpets.
I'm sure, too. And this guy doesn't... I think I know most of the bartenders at the bar that I'm thinking of, and he doesn't sound like any of them. So I think there's another bar with carpet in Oakland. I just need to find it.
I don't fault this guy, though, for serving the retarded people alcohol, because how often do you ever just... you're a bartender, how often do you have, an actual legitimate retarded person come into your bar with their girlfriend?
Plus, it's Valentine's Day.
And it's Valentine. Yeah.
And you've just been serving, the crappy, just unbearable couples that are all in love all day long. So you're ready to kill yourself anyways.
But think about the service he was doing to the single dudes. Let's say you were at that bar, or I was at that bar, and all of a sudden you're like, oh my God, there's a retarded couple that's here, and it's funny. And oh my God, that guy's serving them Irish car bombs. This is going to be amazing. Yeah, that's a story.
If you're a single dude, can I just give you a piece of advice? Yeah. Don't go out to a restaurant on Valentine's Day, and probably don't go to a bar either. And be the single guy at the bar on Valentine's Day. What are you thinking? You're going to meet there might be a single girl who decided to come to the bar on Valentine's Day. It's not going to happen.
Yeah, but you could drink to the point where you forget how much of a fucking loser you are. You can forget how long it's been since you've been laid.
Nobody wants to see you doing that at the bar. Do it at home.
Just go home and cry when you masturbate. That's what's going to happen.
I recommend a bottle of Jaeger and you porn, porn tube, red tube, whatever. That is your Valentine's Day agenda, single guy.
Lance Wackerly, my life as a single man.
Oh no, I can take care of myself. I'm giving advice to the single men who can't take care of themselves.
This sounds like it should be a new podcast.
Okay.
I don't know.
How about just a bit? Okay, because I can only do 5 minutes of this. You can make some theme music.
People, you can call the Sing Along Hotline 206-666-3846.